So, I would like to address this whole issue of mass shootings, and I've noticed that people point to gun control before they'll point to anything else as far as this mass shootings. Oh, the guns are too accessible, this kid was able to get it from his mom, things like this. And now I'm not going to go on this gun control rant, saying, oh, we need to allow gun control in its certain things and gun control not in its certain things. I don't want to focus on gun control here because gun control is not the reason these mass shootings happen. The reason these mass shootings happen is because we're glorifying the person that is doing them each time. When the Colorado shootings happened, the entire nation knew within 6 to 7 hours of that actually happening. So when you think about it, that guy got instant fame. And I know that the typical American not going on a killing rampage is going to think, oh, well, why would he want fame for killing people? But it's the same idea as in other cultures where if you do something that is of mass effect, that it is more honorable. So we have to basically break our cultural conditioning and think about the fact that these people are wanting to do massive things to the United States because A, it's number one in the headlines, and B, it's going to bring them more glory doing it here than someplace in Turkey or Istanbul where, Americans are shielded from that kind of thing and don't hear about the same things that are happening in other countries on a daily basis versus every 2 months, every 5 months, every 6 years. We hear about our stuff a lot more. And it's culturally relative. Now, how do we stop this? How do we stop this glorification? Well, you have to stop the media. You have to stop the media from being able to report about these things. Because as soon as they stop reporting about it, nobody's going to know that that person did his thing. And guess what? The glory that he was seeking in doing it isn't going to come to him. And what is that going to lead to? No incentive to want to do these things. I mean, who's going to want to put their entire life at risk, to kill 30 kids and 6 teachers, with his mom's couple of guns, Also, I'd like to point out that this is also an expected product of our culture. We should have expected this with the fact that we don't pay for education Our education system right now is so flawed in the conditional compulsory education circuit that this is an expected product. This is something that we should have expected from people because it's not looking out for them. You have one teacher trying to teach 25 to 45 kids depending in your area and what funding you have, and that dictates how well those kids are conditioned. And you can't spit one message and hope that it's going to hit 40 different ears the same way. Each child is going to take that, if not or less, more than another. And so, what we have to do is we have to pay attention to the forefront issue. What is the number one conditioning force in this country? Television. What is the second conditioning force in this country? Education. If we focus on those two things, guess what? No more mass shootings.